Who knows what evil lives in the heart of games? The Shadows knows.
Hi, I'm the Shadows Knows, and this is my mate Thomaniac.
Hi there.
And we've been to the Retro Dungeon in Belgium again. And we got quite a bit of stuff we got there. So we'll start with the hardware we got. And I think I'm the only one of us who got new hardware.
So it is. After we finally found a parking place.
I've got... Oh, no batteries inside, that's good.
Yes, no batteries inside, this is okay.
I've got another controller for the Xbox 360. I've got a controller for the PS3. I've got my first PS3.
Finally he has one also, so that we can exchange some games.
Yeah, it's finally cheap enough to get one.
Yes.
I already had an Xbox 360, but the first model, the one that only has a component out and not an HDMI out, and my TV doesn't have a component input, and this one has an HDMI output. It also has a much larger hard drive, and probably it doesn't have the overheating problem that the first Xbox 360 had. Also got myself...
Yeah, okay, this is the older version. You can also use it for
got myself a Wii.
GameCube games.
Yeah, but this was so cheap that I could not resist. Yeah, I also got...
Of course, with all the cables.
With the cables, with the controller and all the stuff. And last but not least, I found this like 5 minutes before we left.
Yeah, this is really a cool thing.
I've got a Simbas Junior Mini. This is a Russian Famicom clone, probably mostly identical to the Dandy. The one I found on the internet also came with a light gun and a cartridge. This one does not have the light gun and the cartridge, but the controllers are still in the plastic. The power supply, it has a proper plug, still in the plastic. Video cables, and it's
user manual.
It even has a manual. It has a very bad plastic smell. It's very light, but I only paid a tenner for this, so I do not complain. I already have a modded Japanese Famicom, so I have an AV out on this.
Oh yeah, now it comes.
Yeah, the smell is very bad. Yeah, it even comes...
This smells better. Cool cassis.
It even comes with the, there is the light gun and the cartridge. It even comes with the operation manual, which is in Russian, which I do not understand, but same with the text on the box. But I know that I have some viewers that speak Russian and can read Russian, so I will hope you can read it. And it would be great if you could translate this text that's on there for me, because I would like to be able to read what's on there. And there's an ad on the box for the Mega Drive Ultimate down there. So I'm really happy that I got this. I mean, for a tenner it's a steal.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be even greater if it came with the light gun and the cartridge, but...
and the controllers have 4 buttons,
yeah,
only A and B.
I think, the
Start and select.
No, they are turbo.
Ah,
Start and select.
And they look nice.
Start and select is only on the first controller on the...
nice colors.
On the Famicom.
And this is the plug, I hope you can see. not the original, but yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a game port plug for the PC. Here the only controller one has to start and select, just like on the original Famicom.
Yeah, we will try it out soon.
Yeah. I hope I can fit the cables back into the box. And I really think this is a great find. I mean, for a tenner. And I love those clone consoles anyway, so yeah. So that was basically the hardware I got. I wanted to get a PS3, so that's what I went for there. And all the other stuff is a bonus. So yeah, now sorry. We switch over to the cartridges. Again, from the oldest to the newest one, and since I'm already on, I got one game for the Atari 2600.
I'm already off.
Fortress Defense, with a very interesting label, which has nothing to do with the game. I have looked it up on Atari Mania. It's, what did I say? It's MAD, I think. M.MAD. If I remember correctly. I only got it A because it was cheap, and B because I like collecting those weird Taiwanese clone cartridges. And Thomaniac also got some Atari games again.
Yeah, it was called 4 for a tenner, and so I couldn't resist, and I bought the game Exocat. I've seen this much more expensive elsewhere, so now this was really cheap and I will try it out soon. The next one is another, yeah, it looks strange. It's called NetMaker, but in real it's Amida. And yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a one-by-one clone of Amida or if it's somewhere hacked.
Yeah.
But we will see sooner or later.
Yeah. But as I don't have Amida yet, yeah, I think it's an okay buy. Then we have Mr. T.
Which is probably A-Team,
yeah,
not the greatest game.
If this really is A-Team, then it's not great. Yeah, we will see. Perhaps on my channel. And then we have Haunted House. It's normally a well-known game, and every collector for the Atari 2600 should have this in its collection. And as I have more than 130 cartridges, meanwhile, yeah, I still didn't have that one, and now I have it. And but I have to find out how to play this.
That should not be the greatest problem.
Yeah.
You can download the manual for almost any Atari game.
I've seen, and it seems quite in a good shape. Okay, so these were my Atari 2600 buys, and yeah. I can go on.
You can go on.
Then I have two games for my Famicom, and one of this I got for free because of another game I bought. But first of all, I got Terra Cresta.
Yeah, he got it before I could get it.
I was a little bit faster. And till now, I only knew this from the Spectrum, the game.
You didn't know the C64 version?
I don't remember if I've played it or yeah. And I know the Spectrum version, but I also didn't know anything about this one. And so I've seen this, and I thought to myself, yeah, why not take this with you? And the next one I got for free because of another game I will show you later. And it would normally cost €8, and it's Star Force. And Star Force is a really cool shoot 'em up. It's one of the earlier shoot 'em ups for the NES and for the Famicom, and it might be that I have a video made from that. But now I have this in original, and it's in a good shape. And yeah, I got this for free. There were 3 or 4 games, and the seller asked me if I would be interested in one of those, and then I showed them that, and yeah, you can have it for free, and because we know us. Meanwhile, we met him everywhere when we go to the German or Belgium or Netherlands Retro Fair. He also is there, and he says, yeah, you have bought so much here, so this time you got this as a present. So why not? Cool deal. Okay.
Yeah, I also got one cartridge for the Famicom. A multi-card TV computer game, 99 games. It doesn't have a game list, so that's a totally blind bag, so to say. I think you can continue with your Mega Drive.
Yes,
pickups.
up to me again. And I bought a well-known brand, Micro Machines, this time for the Mega Drive, and it's a Codemasters game. And so the Codemasters cartridges look a bit different from the normal Mega Drive cartridges. And I've got them the cartridge only, but it's in a really good shape, and it came also in a bundle, something 3 for 10 or 4 for 10 or something like that. So we have made many deals where we have bundled things, 3 for a tenner and something like that. So the prices again were very good.
Yeah, I could say
fair, I would say.
Yeah,
and also
when we asked for a discount, we didn't ask for anything unrealistic.
Yes.
So I got the Xbox and the PS3 were from the same seller. I already bought a CDI and a PS2 from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a couple of years earlier.
Also from him.
Yeah, and I know that the stuff he sells is in good shape and will work. So he asked for each of those consoles. He asked 45, and I asked if I could get both for 80, and he said yes, because that's not an unfair demand for a discount if you buy two to get like 10% discount. So yeah, that's the seller and we have to be happy with the deal.
Yes.
So if both parties are happy, it was a good deal. It was a great deal. So you still have, I think,
yes,
some games that are earlier than the ones I have.
Next one is another Mega Drive game. Or it says Genesis, but it should work because I have a Genesis to Mega Drive adapter, and so we will see. And it's NHLPA hockey, and you can play with over 500 real players and so on, versus mode, career mode and such, and it looks quite good. The box is in a really good shape, and normally, because this is an EA Sports game, this normally should also work on my Mega Drive without a problems.
I think, yeah, the EA games...
yeah, they normally work on the Genesis and the Mega Drive, so I think I don't need an adapter. And the cartridge is in a really good shape. It looks...
also the manual is still in very good shape.
Everything here, I think it's...
yeah, it's a sports game. Nobody...
yeah, it wasn't played that often.
Game.
And so it looks quite good, and it has a real big manual. I think it's in different languages. Yeah, wobei, yeah, it's complete in English. Yes, it's complete in English. Okay, so a rather big English manual. Okay. Yeah, and that's it for the Mega Drive, and I think I'm still...
Yeah, you can continue with the PlayStation.
Than you. And now we come to the game that was the reason because that I got the other one for free. I got myself R-Type Delta for the PS1, and I really love the R-Type series. I'm not really good at them, but I played many of the R-Types games to death from the C64 to the Amiga. Meanwhile, I tested the Spectrum version. Since I got the Spectrum from him as a present, I totally upgraded it. If you like, you can watch my channel. I've put some really interesting videos in there, English videos.
Yeah, I will probably do a link to the Spectrum video in the description of this video.
Yeah, first one is about the ZX HD, so you can bring out HDMI on every ZX Spectrum and in 720p and 60 FPS. So it's awesome. I've tested this with my 48K Spectrum. I had some starting problems, but I fixed them, and there's an update video where you can see this. And the other thing I bought for it is the ZX AY. This is the Yamaha audio interface for the C64, I wanted to say.
Yeah, it would be an audio downgrade.
Yes, 48K, but you can use it also on every ZX Spectrum. And the cool thing is there are many 48K games out there that support the AY sound chip. And there's also an example in my video list. So please, if you like, feel welcome. And watch my videos, my ZX Spectrum special, and yeah. So just a bit advertisement for my channel, please, let it come up. So R-Type Final, I really look forward to test it, and perhaps if we aren't too tired, we test it later.
Or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, yes, I will go back to Switzerland Tuesday. So we have one more day left, so we can do some gaming session. Okay.
Dreamcast is still...
Dreamcast is still earlier. Long ago I bought some Dreamcast games, and now I have 2 more for my collection. And I really like to play these Olympic games like summer games, winter games and such. This athletics, and now I got Virtua Athlete 2K, a thumb breaker, for the Dreamcast. And as always, these cases are in not so good shape. It's a real problem with the Dreamcast games, with the European versions.
Yeah, the American have
the normal CD case, yes. And these are hard to find. There's no company who makes them new. I know a company who makes the PS1 cases new, and I still have 5 or 6 brand new of them, so I can change them if they aren't in a good condition. But you don't find a company that makes them new, so you have to buy them used from somewhere. And yeah, I've got this one, and I have another racer for my collection. First I thought I already have this one, but I didn't. It's a Sega GT, and I think you cannot go wrong with a Sega racing game normally. I think this is also a great arcade style game, yeah, because we have parts of the arcade hardware in the Dreamcast, so I think it should be similar. And yeah, also really looking forward to play this racing game. And now I think...
Now I think it's my turn again.
Yeah.
I've got Burnout Dominator for the PS2. I'm not 100% sure if I already have it, but it was cheap enough. And again, it was in a bundle. I got this game because I had to complete the bundle. Crazy Frog Racer. I hate the Crazy Frog, but
yeah, and the phone tunes. Oh my god!
The ringtones, they are terrible.
And I have this one played on the Game Boy Advance.
And is it terrible?
Yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't play so bad. I've played worse.
And I've got one game for the original Xbox. The box is in really bad shape. It's Midnight Club 3. Dub Edition Remix, and I think I should have this for the PS2, but I can't find it anymore. And I think it has one more track than one more city than the original Midnight Club 3. I'm not 100% sure. The disc is in much better shape than the disc is, yeah, it has some very slight scratches, but nothing terrible. And I hope that I could import my save game from the Midnight Club 3, and I will continue with Midnight Club 3 as soon as I find some time. That's one of the reasons I did not release any videos recently, because right now I'm selling my dad's house. That takes up a lot of time. Basically I have a lot of work to do. So basically in the end I got forcibly promoted at my job, because my colleague got a new job, and now I'm the head technician at my job. I do get more money. That's not the problem. The problem is that it's a lot more work, and I also got let's call it a second job. I'm as an electronics engineer. I did mention in one of the last pickup videos that I will do more electronics, and yes, I am doing more electronics right now. So the first changes to an electronic circuit that I recommended will now be introduced in a commercially released product, and also in hopefully the near future there will be the first program code that I write that will be released in a commercial product. So yeah, it takes up a lot of time, so I have to neglect my channel a little. I hope that I will find some time to at least continue the Atari menu discs and the C64 budget games, along with some other random games. I'm not sure. I hope I can do some Let's Compare videos for Christmas. So you will at least, I hope you will get a handful of Let's Compare videos for Christmas. I cannot promise this, because as I already mentioned, I have a lot of work to do. So that was the reason why I did not release any videos, and it was fucking hot this summer. So we had a new record, all-time record in temperature over here. I think it was only just short of 41 degrees in the shade over here. We never had temperatures over 40 degrees. So yeah, it was really fucking hot, and my as soon as I just have to open a browser on my PC and it sounds like a hairdryer. So as soon as I finished selling my dad's house, I will get a new PC. Because this PC is like 3 or 4 years old, and I bought it on a very tight budget. So imagine you get a PC for video editing for 500 euro, including a mechanical Sherry keyboard for like 70 euro or 80 euro. So you can imagine how powerful this machine is. I did buy it because I didn't have any money and my other PC was falling apart. So I'm desperate for a new PC, and within my budget I will get an 8-core AMD Ryzen 2 CPU, not the fastest one, the second fastest one. It has the advantage that it uses less power, so it runs cooler. It will not need that much expansion. I will get 32 gigs of RAM, and not a powerful graphics card, because I do not want to
have more. This is okay.
Yeah, now I have 16 gigs in my PC, and sometimes I run out. So I think 32 gigs is a good amount of memory.
Enough for bigger projects.
Yeah, I would be happy with 16 gigs for most of the times, but if I get a new PC, fuck it, I'll add the extra 100 bucks for the 32. It's not even 100 bucks. So yeah, let's continue. I think I'm still earlier with my... Or is this earlier? Yeah, this is earlier.
This is 2001.
This is 2002.
Then I'm
you are
earlier.
earlier, so you continue.
Yeah, this was also in the box I mentioned before, so a 4 for a tenner or something like that, and it contained 2 Game Boy Advance games. I don't know anything about them. One is Davis Cup Tennis, and the interesting thing is here you have a career mode, and yeah, with 142 nations battling to possess the silver trophy, the biggest war of the tennis world is about to begin. It sounds interesting. And so build tennis legends, gain experience points for your team and pit them against your friends in multiplayer mode. Okay, I think this wouldn't function. Okay, so then we have...
And it's 4 for a tenner, and it came complete in box,
Yes,
and the box
yeah.
is still in quite good condition. So
Hier says noch only for Game Boy Advance, and then GBA link cable. I hope it's also single player.
I'm pretty sure it's single player.
Yeah. Where 2-on-2 multiplayer matches. I think only when 2 GBAs are connected, then you can play against each other. And the package is in a really good shape, and the module is still in this plastic, and it also comes with the manual, and this looks brand new. So
yeah, it's probably, if it was used, it wasn't used very often.
yeah, I think so.
And since those boxes are only quite fragile cardboard boxes, it's quite rare to find a Game Boy Advance game complete in box.
And it looks really good, in a good shape, and for that price. And so I have to take another one. Rec Room Challenge. It contains 3 games. Yeah, this is just it said before. It has darts, bowling, and what is this called?
Throw ball?
Yeah,
rollerball.
Rollerball. Yeah, yes. And it looks that way. And we have some screenshots on the back side. I hope you can see this. And this is also in a really good condition, as you can see. The package looks a little bit different from the other one. We have the module in here, but it is complete with the manual and some Game Boy informations. So really good shape, and yeah, I'm looking forward to test this out for the price. I think you can't go wrong with that.
No,
and the graphics, they look rather nice for the GBA. Yes, these were my GBA games, and now
I can continue.
everything I have then is newer than yours.
So the next 3 games came with the Wii. It's Wii Play, and the Wii Sports. I don't think there was a Wii sold without Wii Sports, and I'm not interested in this. But I'm very interested in...
But the bowling is funny.
In Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's one of the games with the highest ratings I've ever seen on any game.
Yeah, this is...
And since I...
95 or something %.
Since I really liked Mario 64, it's basically the only 3D platform game that I enjoy playing. So yeah, it's also basically the only game that I got the Nintendo 64 for. And I got some more games for the Wii. Rayman, Raving Rabbits. I think that's one of those party games.
Yeah, and this was 2 for a $5 or something.
Yeah, they were really cheap. So
yes.
If it's crap, it's not a big loss. Scooby-Doo First Fright. Never heard of it, but I like Scooby-Doo. Then I've got Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing. This one was recommended by Thomaniac.
I have this one also, but I haven't played it. But I've read some good critics.
And you said this was earlier than the PS3, so I've got Street Fighter 4. for the Xbox 360. And
This is good. I have this one on the PC and it's really good.
And I also got an Xbox 360 triple pack. Outland, From Dust and Beyond Good and Evil HD. I got this for $1 because the entire box is in Polish language and it's still sealed, but the seller said it plays in English. So I'm not interested in the box if the games play in English. Yeah. It's fine. If the game are crap, I don't care because I only paid €1 for it.
From Dust is rather cool. It's something like Gods from Peter Molyneux, but so you have to terraform some things and use the physics of water in something to guide your population from one point to another, and so I've read some interest. It seems to be a really interesting game, a mixture of action and puzzle.
Yeah,
and it seems to be well made.
I will have a look at it. I hope they are actually in English, but again, if not, I lost €1. And maybe I find someone who does speak Polish, so if the game is in Polish language, I will find someone who speaks Polish and give it him. I think I continue and you finish.
Yeah, we have the same things.
Yeah, now some
things. Things.
PS3 games. First of all, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe in the steel box.
Yeah,
and this is complete. Even the poster is still in there, and
I've recommended this to him because this is really great. And then we found this in a steel box. It's really cool.
So
good. It's rather tired.
Yeah, it's
late.
It was a combination of good and cool combined is ghoul.
Ghoul. Yeah,
the manuals are in almost pristine condition, and even the poster is in excellent condition.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I will keep it that way or if I will put it on the wall in my gaming room.
Yeah, this is an awesome buy for a tenner.
For a tenner,
yeah. Great
find. So yeah, I'm really quite happy with this.
I really like this metal box. It's cool looking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also got God of War 3 for the PS3 because I really enjoyed the first God of War games, and this was also reasonably priced. Then I've got Dragon Age Origins. This was part of a bundle. I did not pay what's written there because the box is slightly damaged, but the disc is okay.
This is definitely an awesome RPG series.
I will see.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've got Sleeping Dogs.
We've got Sleeping Dogs.
I haven't heard anything of this. And the funny thing was, they had 3 different editions of it. I have got the Benelux edition. They also had the original release and the what was this, the re-release edition. What is it called? I cannot remember.
As Essentials we had and the normal version.
No, Essentials, the normal version,
and this is the Benelux edition.
We both got the Benelux edition
with DLCs.
I think, yeah.
It's something like GTA playing in Hong Kong with martial arts action. So
well, if it's realistic and would play in modern times, you wouldn't be able to do anything because everybody is demonstrating, protesting against the government, against the Chinese government. And last but not least, Virtua Fighter 5. I think this was also recommended by Thomaniac.
Yes, absolutely. I did a video of this on my German channel.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it plays good, and the animations are awesome, and the graphic is really good here.
Yeah, and that concludes my pickups for today, I think.
So,
yeah.
Okay. Then I will close that with my things I have here. I've bought Tron Evolution. I don't know how it plays and what it is. but I'm a big fan of Tron. I love the original Tron movie, and I also really like the remake, but I'm more a fan of the original. And yeah, I have them in my collection, and as I really like Tron, yeah, I got this one. And then I started with the Darksiders series. Yes, it's similar to, it should be similar to God of War. Darksiders 1 and 2. The second part has more or has some role-playing elements that the first part hasn't. So you can pick up different weapons and can improve the stats of your character to get better and something. I've read about that, but I never played it before. So I look forward to play this. Another role-play action game, and it's still sealed, is Sacred 3. I played the two first versions on my PC, because I'm also a PC gamer and I come from PC gaming. And I played the first two parts to death. The third part, yeah, it's said about that it is not that good than the other two parts, but I was interested to see how it looks like, and yeah, as I said, it's still sealed, and it has some DLCs, the Underworld story and the Malakim Hero as a DLC, and yeah, I'm looking forward to test this. And then we have a fighting game, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. This was the most expensive one I bought, I think. No, the R-Type Delta was was more. But yeah, I think this is a really cool beat 'em up. I'm totally crap at beat 'em ups.
I thought I was totally crap at beat 'em ups.
We played Soul Calibur yesterday.
Yeah.
And oh my god, he beat the shit out of me. But in the end, yeah, I won some games.
Yeah, but only with this one character that I totally hate.
Voldo? Or something?
Yeah, genau,
Is this
exactly.
actually looking?
Finding Voldo.
But I won with this three times in a row or something like that.
Yeah, and I had to choose my favorite fighter. I have forgotten the name.
Venom? No, not.
The one with the huge blade axe. Not the with the gigantic axe.
Yeah, forgot.
I've forgotten the names.
Yeah.
It's late.
So I'm totally crap at them, but I like them. Somehow I like them, and so why not collecting? And perhaps if we aren't too tired, then perhaps we try it out later.
Yeah, we still have tomorrow.
Yes, we still have tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the first. It's the first time we have the Monday as well to play. So it's not just a weekend; it's a prolonged weekend.
Yes.
So Thomaniac has free on Monday, and I also was happy enough to convince my boss that I need this Monday off. So yeah, we have tomorrow to play some games. And
the next thing, till now I only have or had a copied version. I pirated version for my PC from the first part of BioShock, and here we have BioShock and BioShock 2 all in one game, and rather cheap. And I really love the setting of the first part. If you, for example, know the film Metropolis, this art style, I don't know the name. It has a special name for this art style. Something not avant-garde. Yeah, but I really love the style, and I really like to play this again. This time on the PS3. And the last game I have, I showed you in the last pickup video. But I got it again, and this time I only paid €10 for that. Last time it was much more. And why did I do it? I've done so because this time it came with a manual, and yeah, I'm speaking about Dragon's Crown. And Dragon's Crown is a real great, awesome, side-scrolling beat-em-up game that plays in a fantasy setting, where you have to control a wizard, for example, and beat up the monsters and collect treasures and to level up and find better weapons and such. So beat them up with RPG elements. Really, really, really awesome game. And this time I've got this with a manual. And we spoke about I will bring the Shadows Knows my first version so that he can also play this. I think it's not too complicated without the manual, and the disc is brand new.
And if you need the manual, you probably find a way to download it.
And it's an awesome condition, and yeah, the box also looks really good. And therefore, and for a tenner, normally you pay much more for this game. And yeah, in the end, yeah, this is a great price. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, I could not resist was very often at this Retro Beurs.
You couldn't resist many times.
As I already mentioned, I only wanted the PS3.
Yeah.
And now that I got the Wii, I had to buy some games for the Wii, and I'm...
Yeah, and PS3, you needed some games for the PS3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that was planned.
That's how the story goes. Yeah.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was, yeah, we were a little bit late, so we had to find some parking space because the parking lot that belonged to the facility was already overcrowded. And today was the first day that was not extremely hot, so the air in there was still pretty warm. And yeah, I did take some breaks outside quite often. But
though there was no parking space and we thought this is totally overcrowded, and we come into the hall, and surprisingly it didn't feel over. Yeah.
There was enough space to move.
Yes.
There was enough space to look at the games, so it wasn't overcrowded. They should get a bigger parking space, I think.
Yeah, next time. Or we have to get there earlier.
Yeah, but our sat-nav chose the worst route possible, and on the way back we did not use the sat-nav, and I chose not the most optimal route. Yeah, because there are some construction sites and... And some parts of the Autobahn, I don't know, motorway were closed, and so we have to surround. Take a bypass.
Yes, yeah. That was an adventure.
Yeah, but
finally we made it.
And it was totally worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally worth it.
This time, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, the main thing I was looking for was a Spectrum 128K, something like the Toast Track or the Plus 2, but I didn't find that, and some adapters for my original controller so that I can play with them on my PC if I like to start an emulation. I didn't find both of them, but enough other things.
It's even though we have quite big collections, it's still hard to get back without buying anything.
Yeah.
I did not plan to buy that much. I completely over my budget, so I have to stop eating for a week or so. I'm
completely under my budget.
Yeah, but I'm totally happy with what I got.
But therefore I paid our meals.
Yeah, but it's my turn the next time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it.
I have nothing more to say. Please visit my channel. If you like, please push my channel.
I hope you enjoyed this pickup video again. We did not shoot any footage. It was too hot, and we were finished when we were finished.
Yeah, and I totally forgot to film. we sat in the car, and then we drove some meters, and then hey, I forgot to film. But we also
I did not forget. I just didn't want to. Yeah. I was finished.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope I will release some videos soon besides this one. I hope I can release this tomorrow.
So we can look at our result.
Yeah. As soon as we stop, I will go into my gaming room and start re-encoding this, cropping it, so I can edit it tonight and upload it tomorrow. If everything works out fine.
Tomorrow means Monday.
Monday. Today is Sunday, September the 1st, 2019. 11 p.m.
9:45.
Okay, almost 10 p.m. Central European summertime. Have a good night and thanks for watching.
Thank you and see you. Bye.
Bye.